you driving this bus? You better mess me up.
Could not send. Courtney, what the is up with your Wi-Fi? You have this big-ass house, and you can't afford a Wi-Fi box out here? It's not.
It was never gonna be you. It was never gonna be you. So for you to be so delusional and crazy like that, it's ridiculous. It's real.
Here's why your period blood changes colour. Bright red period blood usually happens on the heavier days of your cycle. Red blood is a sign that the lining of your uterus has been freshly shed. Bright red period blood is pretty standard and usually nothing to worry about. However, if your flow is super heavy, you're bleeding through several pads or tampons in an hour and passing large blood clots, speak to your healthcare provider. Your period blood might turn dark red once the first couple of days of your period has passed. Darker period blood means it's been in your body for longer. Brown isn't a colour you'd usually associate with blood, but there's a reason your period blood may turn this shade. Towards the end of your cycle, there is less blood to pass through the cervical canal. When it comes into contact with air, a process called oxidation occurs. This is what turns the blood brown. In some cases, it can turn so dark it almost looks black. Period blood may appear pink when red blood mixes with white vaginal discharge. If your bleeding is light, it may also appear pink. Birth control methods can also make your flow lighter, creating pink blood. It's important to focus on when you are bleeding, how much you're bleeding, and how long the bleeding lasts.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm!
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm! Wait! Everybody calm!
All right, I'll be right there. All right. Okay, I can't get this show on!
Leave.
Screaming, crying, throwing up, punch me in the face.
How do you properly dispose of a tampon? Before you even touch a tampon, I recommend getting a toilet paper roll first and just ripping out a piece like that. That way when you pull it out, you can just properly keep it here, dispose of it, and put it in the trash. Don't flush it down the toilet.
Here are 3 things I wish I knew about periods when I was a teen. 1. When you're going through puberty, periods tend to be irregular because the connection between your brain and ovaries is just getting set up. A little bit like a cell phone signal, it drops sometimes. Your periods should regulate after about 4 years. 2. The periods you get in your teen years may be heavier and more crampy than the periods you get when you're an adult. Again, because your menstrual cycle is still maturing. And 3, your period comes about 2 weeks after you ovulate, every time. If you track your menstrual cycle and know when you ovulate, then you will know when your next period will arrive, almost exactly. Download the Tina app to get started with this today.
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
It got worse. No. But I feel like it's about to get worse.
3 things girls do when texting someone they like. Listen, I don't make the rules. These are just facts. First is overanalyzing how we say all our words. Like, do I put hey or hey? Do I put 1 Y or do I put 4 I's? Is 4 Y's too much? Like, you don't want to come off aggressive, but you don't want to come off disinterested. Second is consulting with your PR team before sending a text, aka all your best friends. I will send my friends drafts on drafts and we will work on it together like a school group project. Listen, everyone's got to participate. Third is sprinkling those flirtatious emojis for a little razzle dazzle. If I'm flirting, I will always use the old school emoji and the upside down one. Works every time. Also, if you're flirting with somebody and they use any of these, I don't know why, red flag.
You're about to eat artificial food coloring that's going to kill you and your future babies. Plastic. The plastic is leaking into the water and altering your DNA.
What?
Get out, I need to go to my mind palace.
I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
Tell a friend, she's back. That's what I get for screaming, my man, my man, my man too loud. Next.
Here
here's 5 myths you probably learned about your menstrual cycle. Number 1, you can get pregnant every day of your cycle. Not true. You have a window of 5 to 7 days, and outside that window, you have less than a 1% chance of conceiving. That's why they call it the fertile window. Number 2, your cervical mucus is gross. No, your cervical mucus tells you when you can start becoming pregnant in your cycle or when your fertile window opens. It's actually incredibly important to know what your cervical mucus is doing. Number 3, if you're on the pill, you still get a period. No, you don't. You get a medically induced withdrawal bleed. You can look it up. Number 4, this one ruffles some feathers. You have to be on birth control in order to be responsible with your fertility. Nope, I've been using the symptothermal method of fertility for the past 7 years. We conceived when we wanted and haven't had a single pregnancy scare outside of that. And number 5, a 28-day cycle is the goal with ovulation on day 14. No, a normal cycle is 24 to 35 days long, and you can ovulate at any point in time during that cycle. As always, post any questions you have below in the comments and follow me for more.
Yes, Robert. What do you want now? More money, a check, a car, my soul?
My bad. My bad. Why would I listen to you?
Can I get a cheeseburger, a 4-piece, and... Okay, pull up, how? I didn't get to finish.
So the other day I was talking to my mom about like habits I've developed being an adult growing up with strict parents. And I feel like parents don't really understand that the way that they treated us when we were younger, that shit stays with you even when you're, God knows, like 50 years old. And one of them that she thought was so mind-boggling and funny is the way that I'm able to like refresh and like delete my apps and delete evidence off of my phone so fast. She's like, I used to take your phone all the time. Like I never found anything. And I'm like, yeah, mom, because you know what? Before you would even step on the stairs, I could tell by your footsteps how far you were, who you were, and I would start deleting everything. Forget archiving conversations. I would just wipe them from my phone. And now she goes, what? Like, you didn't have to do all of these things? Like, I wouldn't even have said anything. And I'm like,
sorry. Do you not hear me say sorry? Okay, cool, carry on the lesson, man. Relate. Bro, I had to pass in year 7. He got too disrespectful. Exactly. I had to put him back in his place. Back into his place. That's right. All you lot, listen up, yeah? Should put you back in our place if you try to disrespect us. Bro. Who's this? She's not your friend. Of course she's not my friend. Who's my friend? You're my only friend. Get to know. Exactly. So anyways, who are you? She's nobody. And you're sitting on our table. Exactly. Get up. Yeah, it's actually embarrassing. Get up. 5, 4, Get up. 3. You're not getting up because it's a table where anyone can sit at it. Oh, I love the confidence. Yeah. No, you're getting way too confident, yeah? Way too confident. Get up. Leave. You don't want to leave. Okay, no, let's shut them. No, you actually stink up our table. You stink, yes. This is what happens to people who stink. And move. Yeah, no, don't resist it. Relax. Lift your arms up. Don't worry.
No quisiera alargarme.
I really like you.
I like you too, Cassie.
I like you more. Ew.
And I got left alone with my brain for a little too long. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
What's wrong? What is it?
How I love being a woman.
Side eye. Side eye.
Hey, can you check if I leaked? Yeah, no problem. Just walk in front of me. Oh my god. Oh no, is it bad? Oh, no. I just think we have the same pants.
Ding dong.
I don't find you funny.
We in a situation. We in a tough situation right now.